Hello, hello. Good afternoon. So, my name is Noura, enrolled agent and the founder of Noura's Books. Today, I want to answer your questions about FBAR. I got a lot of questions about filing FBAR after I did the video last week and or earlier this week, I forgot. So, I'm just gonna answer a few questions. Few common questions I got from you guys, so I can clarify more about filing FBAR. First question is, do we have to file FBAR with my tax return, with our tax return? Do I have to file FBAR with my tax return? No. You file FBAR separately. So your tax return filed for the IRS, but FBAR is filed for the Treasury Department. You file it directly on the Treasury Department website. So the answer is no, it's not with your tax return. However, the deadline is April 15. And but you get automated extension until October 15. You don't need to do anything to get that extension. You can just have it. But I would say just file. You don't have to wait because you're not waiting for information from anywhere. You should have that information so you can file. The second question is, I have a retirement account in Canada. Do I have to file FBAR for that? So if you have a retirement account in any foreign country that have more than $10,000 during the year, for example, like for this year, I would say for 2021, then yes, you have to file FBAR reporting that account because it is still a financial account. Third question is, I am a signer in my aunt's account in Turkey. She has about $15,000, but that is her money, not mine. Okay, so even though the account is for your aunt, you still have to file FBAR because your name in that account. You can indicate that as your aunt's account, but you're still a signer there. So technically you can do everything with that account. So this money is for the Treasury Department. This is considered your money. So you want to make sure you file FBAR. If she has $15,000, so that is exceeding the $10,000 threshold. So yeah, you should file FBAR. For number 4, I have an account that have the same money. I do not deposit the same money year after year. I do not deposit or withdraw any money from that. Do I have to file FBAR every year, even if the information does not change? Yes. So let's say you have yes, if you have more than $10,000 in that account. So if you have $10,000 and $1, then yes, you have to file FBAR every year. If that account amount does not change and go below the 10,000 in a year, then you must file FBAR. So let's say you have like $11,000 in that account, and that's 11,000 remaining at 11,000 in 2020, and then in 2021, and then in 2022. Yes, you must file separate FBAR. The information is not going to change. The reporting year will be the only difference. Let's say in 2022, June 2022, you decided to withdraw some money from your bank account. Let's say you withdrew like $2,000, so now you have less than $10,000, but you did that, and I forgot if I mentioned the month. You did that in June, for example, in the middle of the year in 2022. So you still had more than $10,000 in the beginning of the year, so you still have to file FBAR for 2022 because at one point in 2022 you had more than $10,000 in that account. But let's say you did not add, you did not withdraw more money. So here 2023 comes and you still have that money, like less than 10,000. You didn't add any money for that. Then in 2023, you are not required to file FBAR. So this is how we want to think. Your threshold is $10,000. It's more than $10,000 at any point during the year. So once you have you don't have that requirement, you are not required to file. But once you have that, you have to file. So number 5, I have a life insurance in another country that has a cash value. Is that considered foreign financial account? Yes, and you have to file a FBAR for that life insurance policy because it has a cash value if the cash value exceeds $10,000 in any year. So you must file if you met the threshold. Number 6, I have a corporation that owns a bank account in another country. Do I have to file FBAR? Technically, yes. If you own more than 50% of that corporation, then and then the bank account, the foreign bank account has $10,000 or more during the $10,000 or more during any year, then yes, you have FBAR requirement. So you have to file your FBAR for that time. My son has a bank account. My son is 4 years old and he has a bank account my father opened for him in a foreign country. Do I have to do anything of that regarding that? So yes, actually, even minors have FBAR requirements. Now your son is a 4 years old. If the account has exceeded $10,000, then you have to file for your son, and you can sign for him if you are the legal guardians. Technically, usually the parents is. So you do have to file for your son FBAR. And again, this is filed for Treasury Department, and you have to file it every year. You can have someone help you with that, but you need them to sign a document to give the authority for that person. I can definitely help you with that with my team, so you can feel free to reach out, book a free consultation with me, and I can go ahead and help you with filing FBAR, and so you can avoid the penalty. It's a really heavy penalty. And one more thing I want to mention before I go today: don't worry, this money you do not have to pay taxes on. It's not a tax return, it's just information form that Treasury Department wants you to have that information just for protection. It's for your protection at the end of the day, and it's for just for cutting criminals. And if you're not criminal, if you're not doing anything illegal, you don't have to worry about it. So it's just for your protection at the end of the day. No taxes paid for on FBAR. It's just informational return, and I can definitely help you with that. Feel free to reach out if you have any more questions. Please inbox me, email me, or just book a call, and I'll be happy to help you. And if needed, if I have a lot of questions about FBAR, I can make another Q&A session, and I can answer more questions. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.